And the crazy madness, it does continue, Pete. You know, we first talked about this, we saw the headlines, and it blew up all over Twitter as well. That being Edward Gaming and their parent company dropping some figures we have never really seen. In case you guys don't follow, you know, from the North American facilities and European facilities we have seen from some of the biggest organizations in the world, China just seems to be yet again far and away. You know, FaZe Clan, $30 million compound, 100 Thieves, $35 million, TSM apparently $50 million, and then we find out a headline that Edward Gaming and their parent company are now dropping $1.5 billion on what they are calling an Esports City in good old Shanghai, which is just almost like, I almost didn't believe it when you first hear it.
It's wild to think that these orgs that we consider like huge orgs and like orgs that like top the Forbes charts for earnings,
biggest in the world,
are nothing compared to what just happened in Shanghai. It's wild.
Does it not make you think EDG, most notoriously known for the Chinese League of Legends space and their actual space in the League of Legends scene in general? So you would think if anyone's going to be backed by big money, it would be the big three as of right now: TSM, Cloud9, Liquid. Throw 100T and FaZe Clan in there. But no, it's a Chinese team who is obviously, if you guys don't know EDG, I believe already backed by big money. But this giant figure is up there with where we're based right now, Las Vegas, a brand new NFL football stadium. It's right along those kind of price ranges.
Yeah, there are, I think I checked, and there are something like 18 NFL stadiums that cost less to build than this new esports facility in Shanghai.
It's just amazing, man. I'm going to give you guys a quick quote as well from the Esports Observer. On Monday, Chinese property company SuperGen Group, the parent company of Chinese esports organization Edward Gaming, announced that its Shanghai International Culture and Creative, what a name, Esports Center, started construction in Shanghai's Minhang district. The milestone was commemorated with a groundbreaking ceremony at the site of the industrial park. The new park will serve as the organization's new home venue and office building, and will also house an esports entertainment venue, which will be capable of hosting an on-site audience of 6,000 people, a 5-star esports themed hotel. 5-star hotel, that's rare, right?
Yeah, I think we have like a few of them in Vegas, but we're Vegas.
Yeah, a breakdancing facility.
We gotta have. Listen, I think we've talked a long time about how there's a deep intrinsic marriage between esports
and breakdancing
and the magical art of the breakdance.
I almost thought of ninja flossing. I'm not seeing a lot of movement. That's not breakdancing. An indoor skydiving venue and many other amenities and attractions. Construction is expected to be completed by 2023. Should be right on time for Mr. Beast to join League of Legends. The first phase cost $774 million, with the total project investment around $1.55 billion. Very lastly, the entire industrial park being 500,000 square meters. Plans to host 300 esports competitions each year and a capacity of 10,000 visitors daily.
Yeah, so you got to feel bad. You're Nadeshot, your banks. You splashed out $30 million, $35 million for your facilities, and you couldn't rent office space in this new place. You built a facility, and then these teams in Shanghai built Disneyland.
I mean, it's just obviously there's a wild attraction over there in the Asian space that they feel this will be filled, and I think it will be. You know, cross our fingers, pandemic will be over far before then. It's immaculate to know this is going to be a thing, and hopefully me and you and the whole team here is still in the business. Maybe fly over to Shanghai, check out the freaking Esports City.
Well, that's the big thing, the Esports City, and that's where North America and even Europe are falling way behind. China as a country, as a government, is backing a lot of this. They're providing a lot of funding. They're some of the people that, like, the whole system they have there is the government, like the nation state, backing these huge esports complexes. So while, you know, Nadeshot and Banks and Hex are out here like scrapping to, like, you know, take their big chunk of the pie in NA, over there in China, it's almost like a national institution. Like, they're taking it to a level that we haven't seen in NA or in Europe.
Yeah, and it makes you wonder how these NA or EU orgs can maybe try and be tied to that big wig Chinese money as well. NetEase, we talked about a long time ago. I think it was around $750 million. Also an esports venture, kind of a
also in Shanghai, the Esports City.
I mean, that's going to be a place where if you are a gamer or you're an esports person, and if you are an event, you are going to now want to target Shanghai once this is all coming to fruition. Why would you not, if you're ESL, DreamHack, whatever it might be, to be like, yo, we need to go to Shanghai?
The only way to compete with this at all has got to be in, you know, 2024 G2 Carlos running president of Spain.
Our boy.
Lock it in. We need it. EU's got to catch up now.
Yep. Bring BMW with you. We'll see what happens. We'll see if Carlos can take over EU. China's doing just fine. We'll see who takes over NA, and if we can get someone over here to bring some big money to esports. It's literally unbelievable what China is doing. A $1.5 billion esports city coming to fruition by 2023. We'll see what it looks like when it gets here.
Roll. Roll.